Hello, welcome to our rooftop. We have a very beautiful view here in the back. It's a good place to hang out.
Our
And
favorite dating spots.
and I'm here with Lucy again.
I'm here with Ronnie. We are the couple binders.
Today we want to not conclude, but we are looking at the transition between dating and what next. We've had a number of videos on dating.
We want to pause that topic a little, but to close it off, today we want to talk about
dating.
If dating works or if it doesn't work out. Because we date thinking it will work out, but sometimes it doesn't do what?
Things just fail to work out.
But before we go there, what stood out for you, Ronnie, during the dating?
Well, what stood out for me was I remember they bought me a book. My mother bought me a book, and it was about dating. There was something called dash dating, and she just pointed out around that area, saying if a girl is serious and you go out, she should contribute to the bill. And what stood out for me was that every time we had a date, you one or another you contributed to the bill, and it's something that you've carried into marriage. So it stood out for me.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah, but let's go back to the topic. We
continue
are
with
saying,
other things that have stood out for you.
You pay me. Anyway, so we are saying today, if it doesn't work out, what next? Things sometimes fail, and you're not compatible. You instead of just wasting people's time riding along, I think it's best you have
a conversation
like mature people and say, you know what, this thing
is not working.
Yes, you can explain yourself, but also you don't have to explain yourself why it's not working.
Yeah,
just say, you know what, this thing has failed. But it is good as a mature way for people's disclosure, rather for people to have a closure of why didn't it work out.
It's good to communicate that.
Yeah, it's good to communicate that
and to do it in person.
Yes, and to do it in person,
not via message,
because we never know where this world throws us. Yeah, so
that person, you may find them on the interview.
I've seen memes where people are saying, I am so broke, I want to go back to my ex. Your former favorite person is hungry, kind of said something. Anyway, jokes aside, if it really fails to work, people sit down and agree and talk, and separate as friends. You can still remain friends, not from a distance. Yes, of if you meet someone in future, it's not awkward.
You converse, it's not awkward.
Yeah, and if it works out.
And if it works out, then you take it to the next step, which is proposing
to the person. I don't know why in Uganda we have this weird culture where people go for kwanjula and then they propose to each other. By the time you go to someone is taking you to meet their parents on an official function, which is actually marriage.
Yeah, actually kwanjula is marriage. Yes, the traditional marriage.
And then people bring out rings and they're saying, I'm proposing.
Will you marry me?
It should be, will you marry me? I thought you're already married traditionally, but it should be that after dating, then you move from a level of being maybe girlfriend, boyfriend to a level of fiance. So you
preparing for the marriage.
Exactly. Someone should go and propose. And I think it's okay also for women to propose.
Yeah, it is.
It should be fine. Guys out there, you should have self-esteem, and your self-esteem should be so high that if a woman proposes to you, it's okay.
Now, Ronnie, before we leave that proposing part, these days I am seeing that people are over-exaggerating things. You know, this exaggeration is making it hard for people to propose, to marry. Nowadays, I see people a full budget over millions just to pull off a proposal.
But
if they can afford it, yes. But if you can't afford it, there is no money on how to propose. The main thing is, will you marry me? Some are waiting even to be knelt for. But Ronnie, do you know you didn't kneel? Why? Yet you are a romantic.
Yeah, but I don't kneel. So
he didn't kneel. But he bought a ring, Bambi. He bought a ring, a cute ring.
Yeah, we don't just assume that someone wants to marry me.
Yeah.
And you start doing these things. I think you've had cases where people walk away from each other on the actual date because people had assumptions.
Yes.
But let someone actually declare.
So you
that,
ask the person,
yeah.
Will you marry me?
Yeah.
Ronnie proposed to me at what's the name of that place?
Centenary Park.
At Centenary
Just
Park.
the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Mm.
He was on tension. Why were you on tension? Did you think I may say no?
You never know.
You know, that evening he was acting weird, as if something
humans are hard.
I was like, what's wrong with this guy? You were acting so strange.
Yes, it's the next step.
It
It's a
was
big step.
obvious. I was going to say yes.
It's a big step, by the way. So I was taking it serious.
Yeah.
But we just sat down with a cup of tea, and then I said, I have this ring. Will you be my wife?
Be my wife. And I said,
yeah.
Yes.
And it started the journey that we are moving.
Yeah.
This journey that we are walking up to today.
But Ronnie, you take things seriously. Even for me to be your girlfriend, you asked me, will you be my girlfriend?
I'm a serious person.
You're serious?
I'm a serious person. But yeah, anyway, that's what we wanted to share with you. Just that crossover, and now you do.
Yes.
So those that have dated and you feel this is the right girl, this is the right guy.
Propose marriage. And in our next video,
it is a short life.
We are going to share with you. Our next video is going to be on our anniversary, and we are going to share about our wedding. So that will also come, and you see how to go about that. Until then, bye-bye.